Welcome back to this channel. Tinubu's son being prepared to become governor of Lagos State, says Deji Adeyanju. Let's get into the details. Deji Adeyanju, a former youth leader of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), on Tuesday alleged that Bola Tinubu, the national leader of the All Progressive Congress, is positioning his son Seyi Tinubu to become governor of Lagos State. Newsbreak reports that it even claimed Seyi was appointed as the financial consultant for all state and local government parastatals as the way to ease him into power. Adeyanju also accused Tinubu of placing his relatives in key positions in Lagos State and beyond. This was contained in a social media post by the government critic. For over 2 decades, Bola Tinubu has moved around Lagos State political scene like a colossus. He determines who get what, when, and how. First, he changed his deputy governors like he changed his briefs. Furthermore, he moved to deny former Governor Babatunde Fashola a second term in office. But for the latter's outstanding performance, Tinubu would have succeeded in denying him a second term in office. Adeyanju's statement reads in part. Former Governor Akinwumi Ambode was not so lucky as Tinubu ensured that he was denied a second term in office because he allegedly refused to accede to the godfatherism numerous demands. We must not forget the fact that Tinubu's wife is a 3-time senator in Lagos State, while his son is being prepared to become the governor of the state after he was put in charge of major revenue generation. Platforms in the state. What manner of democratic principles can be ascribed to Tinubu in the view of foregoing? None. Tinubu therefore lacks the moral credentials to demand for a level playing field at the upcoming APC presidential primaries when he has failed and has refused to provide a level playing field in Lagos. So Deji Adeyanju has come out to talk about how Tinubu controls Lagos State and how he is pitching his son to become the next governor of Lagos State. It's not a new thing that Tinubu is a godfather and he is in charge of Lagos State. He is the puppet master. He moves, he pulls the strings. And that is why if you do not abide by his rules, it's definitely going to remove you from that position. And let's look at the way the present governor Sàñwo, follows Tinubu's orders. He follows Tinubu like Tinubu's handbag, because he knows if he goes against Tinubu, he is going to be in trouble for that. And according to what Deji Adeyanju said, he said that you can tell what happened to Fashola and how he was removed by Tinubu because according to what he said, Fashola did not adhere to his rules and regulation. And when you don't play by Tinubu's rules, it will not put you there. Tinubu decides to enter into that position in Lagos State, and that is why it did not give Ambode a second chance, and that's because they said Ambode went against him. Adeyanju said that Ambode decided not to heed to his demands, and he decided to deal with Ambode accordingly. Ambode even had to run to Ghana because Tinubu did a lot of things because they were so close before. They were 5 and 6, and all of a sudden we saw their relationship just falling down. We saw that relationship depreciating, and it was really a huge thing because they were probing Ambode Akinwumi. We saw the way he was being probed. We saw the way they were saying he stole some certain amount of money. He put his wife in a particular project he's not meant to put his wife in, and we saw the way it was talked about. And Tinubu is one person that is very, very much more rooted in Lagos State. He was the former governor of Lagos State, and since then he's a godfather. If at all you want to become the next governor of Lagos State, just make sure that you're always on the beck and call of Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu, because that is what he does. He pulls the strings in Lagos State. He decides what is going to happen and what not. And that is how Tinubu is like. If you do not abide by his rules, there's no way you are even going to go for a second term. This happens all the time because he's in charge. He is the boss. And we know that he is running for the presidential election. And he is an aspirant. And even he is so confident that he is going to even get that presidential ticket. And that is why people are even scared to even challenge Sàñwo, because they say that it's a waste of time. Sàñwo is still going to win, because as far as Tinubu is backing you up, you have a high chance of winning. And that's what Tinubu does. Tinubu brings this a candidate to the people, make people to fall in love with them, and eventually make them in any way or another become the governor of Lagos State. This is what he does. He's a godfather. He makes sure he puts people that he can control in Lagos State, because Tinubu has a lot of things in Lagos State. He has a lot of power in Lagos State. He moves mountains in Lagos State. And Deji Adeyanju is accusing him of tipping his child to become the next governor of Lagos State. We all already had an idea of that. A lot of people even thought that his son was going to run for this year governorship election, because they thought that he always wants to keep things in the family. His wife was a 3-time senator. We know how he pushes his relatives to become something in Lagos State, because it's beneficial to him. It's beneficial to him. And that is why most people go to him. We see the respect Buhari accords Tinubu. And we all know that Tinubu was one of the pivotal person in Buhari's campaign. He played a vital role in Buhari becoming the president of Nigeria. And this has got people of Nigeria talking. And John said his attitude is the attitude of a real black man, selfish, deceptive, and greedy. It's only across Nigeria that Tinubu can preside over, but I know that Nigeria is not a cursed nation. And you can see people reacting in not so a good way. It's not positive at all, because they know what Tinubu is all about. He's always at the helm of affairs in that place. And that's what Tinubu is all about. He's all about helping his relatives reach their goals. And he puts his relatives in places. We all know that Tinubu is the owner of the toll gate, but he puts his son at the frontier. So no matter what, he wants this to be a generational thing. And from generations to generations, he will continue making his people become what they want to become. A senator, a governor, even a father, no, even a presidency. Tinubu is a man that people fear a lot. They call him Jagaban for a reason, because they fear him a whole lot, because they know what he can do. He can undo and he can do. And most people fear him because the man is really guarded. He's somebody that rules Lagos State. You cannot go anywhere and in Lagos State and you will not see Tinubu posters or anything. So at the end of the day, he runs Lagos State. And what Adeyanju is saying is that if you don't stick to his rules and regulations, you will never amount to anything, and that it has to stop. People should be given a right to run their own businesses, to run their own things. Let's not have any godfather or anything anywhere. Well, do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and turn on your notification buttons to get more news updates from us as it comes. Thank you.